Hey there, Shawna Karrasch here, coming to you from Vermont. Okay, so this question, Ask Shawna answer to a question. This question comes from Elizabeth, and she says, hello, I have a completely blind 18-year-old Arabian mare. She's very flighty and easily frightened. I'm hoping there's a way to adjust clicker target training in order to work with her. Any ideas or advice is much appreciated. Okay, Elizabeth, there are things that you can do, I think, that will help you. I'm going to adjust. I see that I'm a little out of the picture because I had to adjust for the sun. There we go. Okay, better. Anyway, so one of the first things you could do is utilizing a target will help quite a bit. But because you can't see the target, what you want to do is there's a couple things that might help you with that. One that somebody had shared with me that they had used with a horse is to put a bell on the target. So I just get like a little bell so there's a sound that she can follow. Also, I've had success using a fragrance, an oil, peppermint oil, vanilla, something that they can smell that they might like. So you have to test to see what they like. If something might be too strong, it might be kind of worrisome, so maybe it's just a little at first. But that way they can use their olfactory as well as their hearing to be able to track the target a little bit better. And I think those things will help. By utilizing, and I do things in little increments, and I think as you start to use more of the positive reinforcement and using the target as a guide for them, which will help to keep them where they're not crowding it on top of you, but you can still guide them through things. The more you do that, the more that you're going to build up their confidence. What I would start doing even is some kind of de-spooking exercises, lead her up to stuff, and let her. It's a little bit of a challenge, but kind of let her smell and approach things very slowly by following the target and reinforce her as she kind of shifts to touching the new object. But I think just using the reinforcement and in general is going to help her confidence quite a bit. I think as she finds that she has something that she can guide and follow, it's also going to give her more confidence so that she'll kind of, because she needs you, she needs to know you're there, but this can keep her at a safer distance, and it'll become something very secure and familiar to her. And as positive reinforcement gets associated with her target, with its new values, the noise and the smell, it will become a comfort for her. This is just a little story I want to share because I think this is something that it'll just help in this situation, I think, or it's a good thing to consider. I use stationary targets in their targets. So my two horses, Mint and George, who I first started with out of John and Beezy Madden's farm years and years and years ago, with the positive reinforcement, I taught them stationary targets. So they had them mounted in the back of the stall. And what I would do is I would teach them when I came up to the door, I'd ask them to target. And they go hold on their target until I clicked. So I could enter the stall, exit the stall, pick up their feet, put food in their bucket, and they just hold, and they just hold on that little target. And I use like a boat fender sort of thing. And so, and we do it, I'd use it in the trailer for targeting, I'd use it in the pasture, I could use them all over, so I just had them fixed places. Well, one time I had workers working in my hay loft back when I had a barn in Maryland, and I was cleaning tack or something across the aisle, and something really loud happened because we had workers up in the hay loft, and something really loud happened, loud enough that I jumped. And my guys were just eating their hay, minding their own business. And out of the corner of my eye, I saw them when they heard that sound, they both instantaneously, without a thought, lunged to that target. So that to them became a safe spot. So when they got startled, they went there. And then you could see them come off going, what was that? But it became a safety and a sense of security for them. So I just scratched my head because I was like, what is that? But I think as you build that reinforcement history with the target will also become a comfort and something that always equals good. So it'll be something that can help you to offer some comfort in new situations. Anyway, Elizabeth, I'd like to hear, I know this is one of the questions that's an older question because of all my technical difficulties with cameras and stuff, but I would love to hear how you're doing. I'd love to hear a progress report. So please, if you either email me, get a hold of me at AskShawna.com, Facebook, whatever it is, I'd love to hear how your mare is doing. Anyway, so you or anybody else has any questions, please don't hesitate to get a hold of me at AskShawna.com. Until next time, enjoy getting your horse on target. Bye.